You know what? I've already said what you're about to see after this, but I'm going to do an intro. Yo, fine scouts and intrepid internet travelers. Welcome to my channel. I'm Josh, your Binge Buffoon, if you will have me today. I'm going to be starting the second season of Severance. I don't pirate things anymore. I had to make an Apple TV Plus account. Severance. What can I say about Severance? 3 years ago, when the first season came out, I was obsessed. I pirated it. I pirated the series. I have never had an Apple TV account until now. Shout out Android and Microsoft. I don't really mean that, especially when this video concerns a series that criticizes corporatism or capitalism, all the tisms. But when it came out 3 years ago, I was obsessed, waiting week to week for episodes. And then my ADHD brain kind of forgot about it. And now it's back. And I'm 6 episodes behind on season 2, which is good news because I can just binge this now. But to reiterate the fact that I do think this is a really special series, it taps into something very real about how we feel at work, how we oftentimes put on this mask just to get through the day. We become someone else. In that breath, this series is about identity and figuring out who we are in this world that's puppeted by so many different things, not the least of which are billionaires and corporations. And it's all very dehumanizing. We become lab rats in a sense. And that's what they do to people here, who are essentially infants at work, incentivized by everything from dance parties to orgies. My big concern going into season 2, and I have read articles or interviews with Ben Stiller where he's talked about this being 5 seasons. The finale of season 1 felt perfect, and it really felt like this, like the levee had broke. I know that it ended with the overtime protocol ending. So as Mark is yelling, she's alive, because Miss Casey is his wife in some way, maybe the part of her that was his wife is gone and Miss Casey is all that's left. I don't really understand what's going on there. We're not meant to. And then Helly is obviously the heir to the throne, as it were, for Lumen. And she's telling everyone that, no, we are very unhappy in there. I don't know how they put Pandora back into the box, so to speak. I don't know how they're going to reel everything back in so that everyone's just going back to work now. For some viewers, what's so intriguing about this show is the mystery. And I don't want it to drag things out and feel the need to keep things mysterious or keep things as they were in season 1 just to keep it going, because I just enjoy the characters and I just enjoy this exploration of humanity. The premise is super intriguing, super fucking intriguing. And the mystery is definitely very riveting. I just hope they don't drag it out. And I hope the first episode of season 2 doesn't feel like we're hitting the reset button a little bit, because so much happened in that finale that I feel like, again, you can't put Pandora back in the box. But we shall see. Reaction channel. Let's ride the coattails of other people's art. Before I push play, I want to just mention that one of the creepiest things, the creepiest moments in season 1, which I think sort of sums up how haunting this series can be, there is that woman who said she doesn't remember childbirth because she severed herself so that she wouldn't have to experience it, which means there's a version of her, or a version of her subconscious. There's another person that only knew pain and none of the delayed gratification and beauty that often results from pain. That sums up the entire fucking series, right? This whole concept of let's just bury our pain. Well, that's Mark's whole thing, right? Which is why he's a brilliant protagonist, because he severed himself following the death of his wife, right? He didn't want to have to think about it for 8 hours a day, but it really isn't helping him heal it in any way, shape, or form. It's just making his entire existence worse. But that's what this series is about. Human beings trying to take shortcuts through existence. Existence is pain. That's a quote. Someone said that once.
Life is pain.
All right. Also, Adam Scott's low-key one of my favorite actors. I've loved him ever since he was Griff in Boy Meets World. Shout out to everyone who remembers that.
This isn't like hell or something?
This is like hell or something? Yeah.
Nothing down there is what they say.
I don't think the central mystery as to what they're doing is going to live up to the hype. It's not as important as people it's not important. All of the rest of this is what's important.
I am a person. You are not. Your resignation request is denied.
Maybe it will. Maybe it'll be like, wow, that really hammers home all the themes. But I don't know.
That they don't remember each other.
Mark, I really liked being in the office with you all that day.
It's also cool how they sort of still can, fragments of their Audi lives can bleed in. And we saw that with Irving, and how apparently his Audi's ex-military or something is painting that hallway, and that's bleeding in because he's probably trying to break this up. Something, I don't know. Maybe he's currently military. I don't know.
You're all just gonna stand here and let him die?
Irving?
Let's burn this place to the ground.
Oh, and we get the kiss. The finale kiss.
This party.
She has Eleanor.
Oh, that's right. I forgot she had the baby.
I'm an innie, and everything they've told you about Severance is a lie. She's alive!
That's probably why I forgot about a lot of this. Because when it ended, the cliffhanger was so good, I was just like, oh, I gotta forget about this, so I'm gonna go crazy. It's gonna start with them waking up and wet work. For sure. Oh, yeah. Wow. They're all gonna be cranked in here. And we got kind of a oneer. It definitely is. I like what they're doing with the camera. You'd think there'd be someone to meet him at the elevator though, because they're like, he's gonna be freaking the fuck out. What's that one guy's name? Milchek? I hate that guy. Also, everyone always talks about how Paul Rudd doesn't age. Adam Scott doesn't age either. Look at him go. His cardio is on point. What is going on? He's a rat in a maze. There he is. Maybe now they're not going to be able to work together. They're just going to be doing their thing on their retro computer solo. Try the other doors. Oh, it's just that he's got a new crew.
I'm Mark W. Would you be open to using a different first name to avoid confusion?
He's never met another Mark before, obviously.
In a minute.
Where are my friends?
Retake it.
Mr. Mitchell, please.
What you all did 5 months ago was one of the most painful moments in the history of this company.
Nice. A few months ago.
Office?
Mark, this is Miss Wong. Miss Wong, Mark S. Hello. Right this way, Mark.
So he probably hasn't been to work since all of that, and they had to rearrange everything.
Is
and
it normal for a child?
run PR.
Letter.
Yeah, the kid! Wait, I gotta go back to that interaction with the kid. Is that a severed child?
We must be cut to heal, mustn't we?
Wait, did you say you're old?
Cut to heal. Yeah, that's the... Exactly!
She'll be happy to mind your balloons while we chat. Right this way, Mark.
How can they do that, though? How could they have a severed child? This is why I think, with the Miss Casey thing... Okay, now I'm pausing. With the Miss Casey thing, that his wife did die, and they were able... This is going to sound dark, but it's a dark show. They were able to bring her corpse back to life because a certain portion of her brain, the latent memories portion of her brain, or maybe she just lost all of her explicit memories. Maybe she was in... I don't know. I'm not a doctor, okay? Me and my family don't believe in doctors. I've self-diagnosed so many things. Shout out WebMD. I think you know what I'm getting at. I think the version of his wife that he knew is dead. And maybe that child was involved in a similar accident. And this is their way of recycling. You know what I mean? Making sure that nothing goes to waste, including human beings. It's the most dehumanizing way to value life. Okay, I'm pushing play.
The four of you have achieved international fame. As a group, you've become known as the face of Severance reform.
And he's blow the whistle. How are they in a car like that right now? It's Photoshop.
I locked you in a room like an animal, Mark.
Yeah.
As an unsevered man, I'll carry that knowledge the rest of my life. We also know Miss Cobel was at your sister's home when you awoke there.
Yeah. Why was that?
We believe she developed an erotic fixation on you.
It was something like that.
Both you and your outie in what might be termed a throuple.
Well, I don't think that's what it was. It was some sort of obsession. But maybe, yeah, I don't know.
You still haven't told me where my team is.
Because she wanted Mark to recognize his wife at one point.
We tried for weeks to get them back, Mark. None of them agreed.
Oh, I don't know if I believe that, but that'd be cool. So Mark agreed? What a pussy.
Except for me.
I'm kidding. I don't think that's what happened. I don't believe
Your
anything
outie
this guy's.
insisted on returning. In fact, he begged us to let him back right away.
Oh, because
The others said,
he's probably figured out his wife's here. I'm too hyped. Sorry, I'm really missing a lot of the nuances here.
I'd like to hear it from them.
This show's so fucking exciting, though.
That's not possible.
Again, it is hanging mystery over our head, though. That's how it's working. I shouldn't be
you
drinking off
believe?
this mug. This was a previous employer. Shouldn't be drinking out of that mug. That was a previous employer. I just realized that's not good to have on camera. Enjoy your balloons. Let's go. I'm pausing and getting a different mug, literally because that was an SEO company I worked for. I have nothing good or bad to say about them. You're probably thinking the damage is already done. We already saw the mug, but in my mind, I'm thinking I'll blur it or something. If I can't figure that out, how to do that. God damn it, there's a spider. Ah! Dude, did it get in my coffee? Man, I don't know where it went. That's more like it.
Ours was a creme brulee and the keyboards were puce.
They were purple.
No, they were puce, I know, because it makes me nauseous, and I hate sweets. Speaking of which, how much do we see of that Mr. Milkshake?
That actress is from Arrested Development.
Did you really see the outie world?
Yeah.
How's the sky?
The sky.
Because we made a list of what we'd most like to see on the outside, and a sky was an easy number one. Brothers-in-law weren't even on the list.
Grazie.
Can you tell what state we were in? Because 3 of us put Wyoming on our input survey. Did you see any buttes?
No.
It's PE? It's like a fictional state.
Hello, Miss Wong.
Oh no, it's the ball game.
Let's head to the kitchenette.
Or maybe it's possible that an adult brain got transplanted into a child's body. We'll probably never find out.
I guess something about me is that before this, I was a crossing guard.
How do you know that?
Why are you a child?
Here we go. I was gonna say, to be fair, they're all kind
I
of
was born.
children, so it doesn't really matter. Of course.
Kind of a fun fact about me is that I thought I'd be permanently retired when my branch shut down. So this is a nice surprise.
Yeah, you're not dead. I'm a revolutionist. I'm Jesus Christ of you guys, of this place.
I'm Mark S. Something about me is
Can't say that he was married, or is, or was.
that I am lucky enough to have made 4 new friends today.
Nice.
That's nice, Mark. But I have to remind you that I'm a supervisor, not a friend.
Good God. She's taking the right approach, though. In the real world, that would make sense.
3 new friends.
Oh, this is menacing and ominous. You're dead, little girl. This show really is brilliant. Even like the color schemes and stuff. I know people have talked about that with the whole red pill, blue pill thing with the Matrix and how blue and red are reoccurring colors. And then green to sort of replicate the outside world and retro tech so it doesn't make them think of the outside world. Oh, wow. The stress of going back and forth between personalities can't be good for the brain. Audi Mark's an idiot, kinda.
Plate?
You are very poor.
Did you guys have the CPR dummies? What were those made of?
Brooms.
You know, my old team was a bunch of dirtbags. But it seems like you really liked yours. So I'm sorry.
It's like all his friends died.
Good night, Mark.
And they were really into something. And they were fighting the good fight together. And the other Mark's like, we never did anything cool. He's good at this now.
I don't know if this will reach you, but I'm writing to alert you of the heinous conditions in the severed office to which you have transferred me. The branch is run by a shambolic rube who goes by Milkshake. If you must continue to send me here, please consider strapping a bomb to me so that I may explode both Milkshake and the very spirit of Keir Egan.
Wait a second.
Were you going to frame all of us or just Mark W?
Oh, they're on to it.
Secure the name for yourself, I suppose.
You didn't even disguise your own handwriting.
Yeah. He's not good at this.
I don't even know who this team is.
He's not as good at this anymore as I thought.
I want my team. Which part of that don't you understand?
Marcus, at this time, I revoke your status as department chief, which will be transferred to your intended victim, Mark W.
I accept.
Oh, man. He's just happy about the purpose.
Do you even have a brother-in-law?
What's funny?
You don't know what I did to the kitchenette yet, do you?
That was good. Again, just a stallion on the treadmill.
Hey! You're definitely not supposed to do that.
What are you gonna do, little girl?
It's got the speaker.
Oh, he's gonna try and get a hold of his friends.
Marquez from Macrodata Refinement. Now, I know that you want to do the right thing for severed people.
Or just everyone.
If we truly are the face of severance reform, as you say, then they deserve a chance. Mark, they're my friends. You can't just make them disappear. Please.
How did we even get the team back together? For a moment there, I believed that a lot of them wouldn't want to come back. Like there had to have been one of them. I don't believe Irving wouldn't come back because I think his mission was to infiltrate this place. Dylan would just be like, well, if everyone else is going. So yeah, they would come back. Sorry, never mind.
Are you firing me?
They just want to talk to the other you.
Why can't you just bring them back?
Because you're strong together.
Wait!
And you can cause a problem. Cause problems. Jeez. It was smart to do this first episode only from Mark's perspective. What? It's so weird and effective how they use what is almost biblical, like Renaissance imagery. Religious.
Dylan, Mark, did it work?
It worked.
Where are the others?
What the fuck?
I mean, fair, I tackled the man first, but I didn't fuck with his belt. Keir pardons his betrayers?
Serving.
Dude, are you okay?
He's like a god figure. Pardons, God forgives sort of thing. Such a cult leader.
Irving, what happened?
The fuck? Irv! Dude, what's wrong? You pour up
You
there?
pour up there? Oh, they are just coming back now. He said that.
Hallie!
I'm okay. Did you wake up?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Same.
Oh my God, I was so worried about you.
How long has it been?
5 months, maybe more.
Where's everybody else?
So, I mean, Milchick said our message got out. He said we're famous.
All of us equally, or one of us is like the star?
I don't know, but then he tried to fire me, I think. Milchick is probably coming.
Good. I owe him a fucking belt cut. Now tell me.
I'm sorry, I was,
Hi, everyone. I'm Miss Wong. Mr. Milchick's waiting for you in the break room.
What the fuck is going on? Why is she like 8?
I don't know.
Wait, so they replaced us?
For a couple days.
Who was me?
They weren't, like, specific. Feel bad?
Yeah, for ending their lives. Fuck them.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even think about that. If they got fired. I thought they were just transported from, or moved from somewhere else. Transferred. You guys gotta do... This is the apology place? Okay, that girl, her Audi, had no friends. The tension in this episode is crazy. Or maybe I just forgot how the show feels.
Macro data refinement. Welcome back.
Like, why does he have to smile like that? He's not severed. He understands how human beings act. Or maybe he just smiles so much because he really knows that they need to feel. But it doesn't work. You've never seen a horror movie?
What you're about to see will be shown to every innie who sets foot in this building after today. I hope it will give you a sense of Lumen's feelings.
Oh god, this is going to be horrific and aggressive. Or whimsical. Lumen is listening.
You probably don't recognize me from this angle. I'm the Lumen Administrative Building, Branch 501.
This is Keanu Reeves?
Now, the name's a mouthful, or as I say...
God damn it, Keanu, why? I wonder if it is like actually Keanu Reeves that they hired to help. But he would never do that in real life.
...in the 206 countries from which Lumen operates.
This is like when McDonald's got caught with worm meat. God damn it, Irvin.
The Macrodat Uprising.
The puppets are so creepy. But
righteous anger.
Let's burn this place to the ground.
Oh, he did say that too.
Inspiration. And love.
Oh my god. They're embracing what happened.
What the shit?
And trying to hold themselves accountable, but it's all puppetry.
These include tasty new...
Fake.
Like fruit leather, cut beans.
This is...
hall passes. To pineapple bobbing.
They made them the face of reform. It's not actually changing anything. Just making a bad situation slightly better.
To show me who I really am.
They made quite a splash.
And I thank Kier for them. I thank Kier for the Macrodat Uprising.
Oh my god. Oh, it's all twisted. Whimsical. Don't clap. He's so conditioned.
But I want you to know that I truly respect each and every one of you.
Oh, man.
By end of day, each of you will choose whether you want to remain here, not your outies.
Okay, that's... Yeah, but that also means choosing that they want to die. It's a non-choice. They don't get to see each other anymore and they die.
fresh start. For all of us.
I don't know how this actually ends. Like, the company itself would have to reinvest or invest in, what is it called? Reintegrate. Whenever they merge the consciousness is, and they never do that.
So I was at a party at my sister's house for Rick.
I wonder if Hallie tells them the truth.
You know Rick and Hale.
Oh God, yeah. The only book they've ever read.
For some reason, we both know Cobel.
That's insane.
Yeah, well, the woman in the photo was Miss Casey.
Miss Casey is your wife?
The only thing that makes sense is that the corporation owns this town or wherever they are, right? Basically. And they're recycling its inhabitants.
Are you okay? Well, I don't know. What about you? What did you see?
Here we go.
So,
She's not going to tell him.
side of a really.
Oh my God. She doesn't want them to hate her.
What kind of t-shirt? Did it feature like a band?
It's weird that she would feel the guilt of things her Audi did, but she's literally feeling guilt for her Audi, guilt her Audi's not gonna feel, or shame at least. Maybe not guilt, shame at least. What the fuck, man? Hallie's kind of an asshole inside and out, honestly. Or entitled at least.
A gardener. A night gardener.
I think so. Maybe he has a different job during the day.
Everybody knows she's...
What about you?
He'll tell the truth.
Do you suppose he's serious? Letting us leave?
You can't leave.
It's not our world up there. That's what I saw.
You know what just dawned on me? Is Herb's like this soft-spoken, delicate human being. And his Audi is a hardened man, I'm guessing. Like a soldier, like someone who's seen all the bad. And he doesn't want that. It's sort of a fascinating look inside of how the softest people, the most empathetic people often become the most dangerous individuals because they're so emboldened by their circumstances and driven to combat those circumstances. The ones that really want to make a change in the world because they feel everything that's wrong with the world. It really makes sense. I'm really drawing a lot of conclusions about his Audi, obviously, but
You go back to camp. I'll get you if I need you.
Are you sure?
I can't believe Hallie lied, though. The badasses are always the softies, is what I'm saying. Was saying.
Did you guys look happy in the?
She's jealous. No, maybe not.
Miss Casey and I never felt that way.
Okay.
Maybe she is.
So what are you gonna do?
She isn't. I mean, they are in love. It's the only romantic feelings they've ever felt for one another.
I gotta get her out of here.
Right, of course. I mean, assuming she's still here. Though technically, strictly speaking, she's not your wife.
Except, we're the same-ish.
It's manipulative.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is mushy?
Hallie.
We're not the same, actually. Us and the Audis, we're not.
I get it. She refused. It is shame.
But Miss Casey is... well, she's one of us. So if you want to help your Audi and find out what happened to her, I'll help.
The irony of what she's saying is she does sort of have the same sort of self-righteousness and entitlement as her Audi. They're just on different sides of the same war, opposing sides. It is this cool commentary on how, like, we can become our worst enemy, and sometimes, often are. And we're also just not unlike those who oppose us.
I failed at the objective.
The objective.
I went to go find Bert.
Oh, he's just hurt by the fact that Bert has a husband.
He's married.
Oh, that's what he's hurt by. God, I went way too deep with that shit.
I saw them through the window.
That's right.
Shit.
He should have assumed this, though.
I should be happy he's happy.
Yeah.
Also, it's not Bert.
Seems like you're probably not, right?
The last time I was happy was when all I knew was MDR. When I was good at my job and not trying to be happy. I'm going to leave, Dylan.
It is not leaving, so stop fucking calling it.
I'm not trying to be happy.
Fucking try.
Before I woke up in my apartment.
What?
I was standing in front of some kind of easel.
Fuck, there's easels up there.
Black hallway.
Like the break room?
Fuck, there's easels up there. Knows what an easel is, but is surprised by the fact that it exists in the outside world.
Listen to me. Look, I'm sorry that Audi Bert has a hot husband or whatever, but he is not the point. Any Bert is the guy you fell for, and I know because I encouraged the courtship.
Sure.
I want the pain to be over.
Yeah, but that's why maybe not your Audi made this decision, but why Mark made this decision. Many people.
Because I don't want that.
Right.
Because I would be sad. And I would be less productive. And I'm really good at what I do here.
Less productive.
You're part of what makes me good at it, so please do not go.
Wow. The job still really matters to him. His ability to do it. Because it's the purpose that he has. The purpose that they all have, really.
Find me a favorite perk.
Don't bring them into this.
Dylan G.
Oh man, this is really gives off
Mr. Milton.
Shining vibes. The kid in the hallway. The little girl in the hallway. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I've never even seen The Shining. I just know about that scene. I meant to watch it on this channel once, but I was like, I don't know.
I know, but they said it would be corrected by now. It should be Mr. Milchick. M-R period space M-I-L-C-H-I-C-K.
This dude is totally on the spectrum, guys. We all are.
If someone calls about my welcome screen, I need you to put that call through.
No. No offense.
You gonna apologize about the belt?
Your wife's name is Gretchen. She wanted you to know. Come with me. Take a look.
Audi Family Visitation Suite.
These are blueprints for a new renovation, of which I chose not to inform your colleagues. It's called the Audi Family.
This is how it drives a wedge between them. These plans might not even be real. This might not even be something that's actually happening.
I can see my family here?
If you take the name of the room at face value, I'd say yes.
That's all it is.
Holy fuck.
The holiest. Sadly, everyone else in your department is single. I'd hate for your friends to turn against you after all you've done for them.
Incentivizing employees to turn against one another. To report one another. I did that once, but I needed the money, and he sucked at his job. It affected other people. That is sort of Milchick's whole thing, right? He does just want to climb the ladder. That's it. It has to be. Status. What he wants. Acknowledgement.
Where's Irv?
Right here.
Staying right after Dylan tells him all that. Motivates him to stay, and then now Dylan's...
I'm okay.
It's the humming. Gotta walk down lane. It felt like Revolution at the end of season 1, and now the company found a way to make that fight for them. Or work for them. I just so badly want to know what's going on the outside, though. Or what's going on with their Audis. He's enjoying the job. The scary numbers. Wow. I mean, I like it, right? The first half of this episode I really enjoyed, But I hate that it feels like... Oh, wait. Sorry, I just saw this thumbnail for the next episode, and I was just going to say, I hope that while this episode showed us the indie side of things following in the aftermath of the season 1 finale, I hope we get a similar episode that just shows us the outie side of things. Because as much as I like this first episode, you felt trapped. I hate it. I hate it. You feel trapped with him, you know? And that's what shows that have this looming mystery feel like. You feel trapped because you don't have all the information. Which is a blessing and a curse, of course. It's hard to live in the moment sometimes. That's why I don't like it in the moment of what's happening in the show, because you just want answers. And I'm very bad with that sort of thing. I have to catch myself. I've spoken about being an overeager reader before. All right. On to the next one, ladies and gentlemen.